Rolling.
Hey guys, it's Prickles.
Also known as Brad.
Brad, Pickles, and Mike Wavy, also known as Fluffy, from Vino Bistro. So we thought we'd take a couple of minutes during the shutdown period to contact our wine club members and talk about the wines that we've got for you guys selected today. I'll give you a little intro as well on our sort of reopening strategy and plan at the moment. We're not going to open immediately. Today is the day, of course, Friday, when the state of Virginia, or I should say Prince William County, Loudoun County is allowed to open. However, we're going to delay it for a week or two and just wait until things calm down a little bit so we know what we should be doing that's right and what we shouldn't be doing, and try to sort of learn from what other people are doing right and wrong to be able to get it right from the get-go to protect our staff and our guests too. But there'll be another short intro coming out on that later on our plan. But for now, wines, right? So you got the email and people are coming to pick up their wines, which is awesome. Southern Rhone, love this area, really cool. A lot of diversity in Southern Rhone as far as the styles. I've got Prickles over here that's going to talk about the Vino, which is definitely where we put the money in this particular selection of wines. They're not always going to be 25 bucks each. Some are going to be more and some are going to be less. But what I really enjoyed about these particular two, they're two different styles of Rhone wines. So one is more modern, riper, and the other is more traditional, leaner and tighter. And they're just two delicious wines. So on that, Prickles is going to take over and talk about the Vino.
So I've got Vino here. Vino here is definitely a little bit bigger, more New World style. So if you're definitely into this big California style wines, try this one here. It'll be very similar, but more with an old world, taste to it. It's very delicious. Definitely big and rustic. It's a great flat iron, New Zealand flat iron steak that we have here, though. Yep. Definitely ready to go, and just put a whole thing in a big glass and just drink it now.
Big glass, exactly. Hey, thanks, thanks, Prickles. So it's a more modern style, and I don't think it needs any time in a decanter. I don't think it needs any time in a cellar, but I just recommend to get the temperature right. And I think 65, somewhere around there, degrees for both of these wines would be a good temperature right now. The last guy is the Renjarderie, and I'm from New Zealand, so I have to look at stuff like that. And this is like New World style and Old World style, and the Cosme, the Vino, is definitely more New World style, richer, riper, and fuller, like Prickles was saying. And this guy is the antithesis to that, so a little bit lighter in body, lighter in style, more tight and astringent and focused, and more acidic in its style. But what's cool about this, and this is the lesser expensive of the two wines for sure. However, what was really neat about this is that we opened it about, not today, but when we were tasting the wines to make the selection, we opened it, took a glass out, and this is what's called ullage that we have here, and then came back about 5 hours later and had a look at that wine again. And that wine had gone from being really rustic and tight and focused and and not so giving on the palate. It flipped completely, and it was fuller, richer, riper, rounder. The edges had been taken away, and it was just seamless. And the wine, all of a sudden, for where it's priced, it punches way above its weight level, and that was delicious. So definitely, two wonderful wines from Southern Rhone, and they're here ready to be picked up now at Vino Bistro with Prickles and Fluffy. And we miss you guys. Can't wait to see you again. And with that,
come say hi.
Come say hi, exactly. Friday from 12 to 2.
From 12 to 2, and then Monday
3 to 5:30.
Come say hi anytime.
Come say goodbye, and cheers. All right.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, guys. Can't wait to see you again.